Question 31. A trader bought sachet water for 55 Ghana cedi per dozen and sold them at 10 for 50 Ghana cedi. Calculate correct to 2 decimal places his percentage gain. Solution. If you look at the cost price, it is given for 12 and the selling price for 10. They are different. You cannot use them like that. So you have to get for one sachet. CP per dozen is 55 Ghana cedi. So let's get CP for one. For one sachet, you divide 55 by 12 in this form. SP for 10 sachets is 50 Ghana cedi. Then for one, divide 50 by 10, that is 5. For percentage gain, this is the formula you use. So the selling price 5 over 1, cost price 55 over 12 over cost price 5 over 12 times 100%. If you simplify the numerator, you have 5 over 12 divided by the denominator times 100%. Anytime when dividing fraction, division sign changes to multiplication and you have to invert this fraction. So you have these results. Note the changes. 12 cancel 12. You reduce 5 and 55 by 5. You are left with 1 over 11 times 100%. And that gives 9.09% to 2 decimal places. C is the correct option. Question 32. In the diagram, PQ is a tangent to the circle at arrow and UT is parallel to PQ. If angle T arrow Q is equal to S degree, find angle U arrow T. That is this angle in terms of S. Solution. From the given information, this angle UT arrow is equal to this angle. Angles in alternate segment. The same vein, this angle here is equal to this angle. The same angles in the same segment. So we know this angle as S. We know this angle as S. To get this required angle, you add the 3 angles on the line PQ, and that is what you have here. The sum is equal to 180 degrees. So you have S plus angle U arrow T plus S equal to 180 degrees. If you add S plus S is 2S. If you transfer it to the right hand side to get angle U arrow T, you have 180 minus 2S all in degree. D is the correct option. Question 33. Given that cos S is equal to 12 over 13, evaluate 1 minus tan S over tan S. Solution. Tan S, or tangent of an angle, is defined as the ratio of opposite to adjacent, while cosine is the ratio of adjacent to hypotenuse, meaning in order to evaluate tangent, the opposite is needed. So you have to use the information about cosine to do that. So you draw a right angle triangle with the acute angle S. This is opposite. You have adjacent and hypotenuse. By Pythagoras rule, the opposite side is 5. You cannot define tan S as 5 over 12. So let's get the numerator 1 minus tan s. That is 1 minus 5 over 12, and that simplifies to 7 over 12. The whole expression is this. So you have the numerator divided by denominator. You change the division sign to times and you invert this fraction, you have this result. By the time 12 cancel 12, you are left with 7 over 5. C is the correct option. Question 34. Approximate 0.00333780 to 3SF. 3SF means the first 3 non-zero numbers from the left. So we must have 337 with focus on 7. The next number is 8. It is more than 5. You round it up to 1 and add it to 7. It becomes 8. So you have 0.00338. C is the correct option. Question 35. Simplify square root 8 squared times 4 power n plus 1 over 2 power 2n times 16. What we need to do first is to express all the bases to the lowest base of 2. You can express 8 as 2 cubed times the existing power 2. You express 4 as 2 squared times power of n plus 1. This term remains the same. You express 16 as 2 power 4. If you simplify by multiplying the powers, you have 2 power 6. That is 3 times 2 now, times you have 2 times n plus 1. 2 times n plus 1. You have 2n plus 2. This remains the same, and you have 2 power 4. Actually, you can reduce this term and this term, but let's follow one way out by applying the law of multiplication. So you have to add the powers since the bases are the same. If you add the power, you have this result, you have this result, and this. From here, the bases are also the same. You can apply division law, which implies subtraction of the powers. So the 2 powers are being subtracted. If you open the bracket with a minus sign, you have this result. When you subtract 2n minus 2n is 0, plus 8 minus 4 is 4. So you have square root of 2 power 4. That is square root of 16, and you have 4. C is the correct option. Question 36. If 2 over s minus 3 over s minus 2 is equal to this, find P. The 2 expressions are equal. So let us find the LCM of the left hand side so that we can simplify it. The LCM is the product of the 2 factors. You have it in this form. If you divide the LCM by the first factor multiplied by 2, you have this result. Same thing applied to the second term. We need to clear the fractions, so you multiply through by the LCM of the denominator. The LCM is the same. So if you multiply through by the LCM, the denominator disappear. You are left with the numerators and you equate them. If you add like terms, you have this result. Now, minus s plus 5 is not in the answer, but it can also be written as 5 minus s. That gives D as the correct option. Question 37. Subtract this from the sum of this and this. So you start by adding the last two expressions and subtract the first one from it. This is what you have here. Critical observation reveals that 1 over 2 is common. So let us factor out 1 over 2. You are left with this, and that is what you have here, plus this, and that is what you have here. Now this minus sign will open this bracket. So minus times a, you have minus a. Minus times minus b, you have plus b. Minus times minus c, you have plus c. So let's add some terms. Now minus b plus b is 0, plus c minus c is 0, plus a minus a is 0. You are left with a plus b plus c. So the half multiplies a plus b plus c. A is the correct option. Question 38. A man's eye level is 1.7 meters above the horizontal ground and 13 meters from a vertical pole. If the pole is 8.3 meters high, calculate correct to the nearest degree the angle of elevation of the top of the pole from his eyes. So this is the man. The height of that man is 1.7. You have a vertical pole. The distance between the man and the vertical pole is 13. The whole of the pole is 8.3 meters. Already part of the pole is also the height of the man. That is from here down. If the whole length is 8.3, half of it or part of it 1.7, the remaining part is 6.6. That is 8.3 minus 1.7. So the angle of elevation of the top of the pole from the man's eye level, this is the angle. So the man is looking at the top of the pole. From the eye level, the angle formed is angle of elevation, theta. We can use tangent to get theta. So this is opposite, this is adjacent. So tan theta is opposite, 6.6 over adjacent, that is 13. If you divide, you have 0.5077. To get theta, you take the inverse of tangent of this value in this form, and that gives theta equal to 26.9 degrees. To the nearest degree, you have 27 degrees. C is the correct option. Question 39. A chord subtends an angle of 120 degrees at the center of a circle of radius 3.5 cm. Find the perimeter of the minor sector containing the chord. The given information, they are contained in the minor sector, so no further simplification is needed. Perimeter of minor sector is equal to 2r plus theta over 360 degrees times 2 pi r. That is length of arc. So the radius is 3.5. You have 2 times 3.5 plus the given angle 120 degrees over 360 degrees times 2 times pi, 22 over 7 times radius 3.5. If you multiply this, you have 7. If you reduce this, that is plus 1 over 3. 2 times 22 over 7, that is 44 over 7. The given answer is in mixed fractions. We can convert this to ordinary fraction or common fraction, and that is 7 over 2. This is 1/10. All right, now from here 7, we cancel 7, divide 44 by 2, you have 22 remaining over this 3. That is what you have here. Instead of simplifying and dividing, we can express this in mixed fraction as this. So when you add the whole numbers, you have 14 whole number 1 over 3 cm as the perimeter of the minor sector. So A is the correct option. Question 40. In parallelogram PQRS, Q arrow is produced to M such that QM Q arrow is equal to arrow M. What fraction of the area of PQMS is the area of PROMS? Solution. This diagram represents the information. There are 3 triangles, that is triangle M arrow S, triangle arrow SP, and triangle P arrow Q. Area of PROMS has 2 triangles, this and this. We have 3 triangles, and what you are considering now, its area has 2 triangles. So the required fraction is 2 over 3. C is the correct option. Pittacus Simplified Maths. If you are viewing and watching from YouTube, don't forget to subscribe for more updates, like and share PSM videos. If you are viewing and watching from Facebook, follow and like the page for more updates. Also share PSM videos.